second-degree manslaughter. Joining us now for reaction is a Republican congressman from North Carolina, Madison Cawthorn. So, Congressman Cawthorn, thank you very much for joining us. Your take on what has transpired today.
Well, you know what? Our justice system did its work. As Republicans, we believe in the rule of law. The only unfortunate thing is that with President Biden and Maxine Waters, or as I call her, Kerosene Maxine, because she's been pouring gasoline all over the situation, weighing in so heavily, you have to ask yourself, even as the judge pointed out, is this going to overturn the actual ruling of this case in the appeals court? And if that's the case, it'll just be very sad. I think politicians need to, we as politicians need to respect the judicial branch as a co-equal branch of government.
What do you think comes next? Because it sounds like Nancy Pelosi and company want to make this political. They want to introduce, what did she call it?
The George Floyd Justice and Policing Act.
The George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. Taking this, I guess any crisis is an opportunity. And they're trying to turn this, which to a lot of people was the justice system working, and trying to go beyond that and turn it more political.
Well, you know what? It's very sad. You just saw on MSNBC right before I came on to your show, and also you heard Nancy Pelosi right out over my right shoulder, just saying that they do not believe that this is enough, that this is just the first step in moving forward to whatever their next fight is going to be. And, this George Floyd's Justice Act, which it has a really great name, unfortunately is something that would really heavily disarm and disadvantage our police officers, who I believe we need to support in every single way. I'm glad that justice was served to what may have been a bad police officer, but I can tell you the overwhelming majority, 99% of all police officers, are the greatest men and women I have ever met. And so I am urging my friends in the Senate to resist the George Floyd Justice Act, because it strips the body armor off of these men and women. And so, what I genuinely believe is that what the Democrats are doing here is continuing to play chaos politics. They believe that if our country is divided, if our country is pointing just hatred at one another, that they can profit off it and gain more power off it. And that's disgusting. That's not the way that I want to be in government. I want to be someone who come into this country as a uniter. That's why I'm here in politics, because our country is just too daggum divided.
Congressman, as word of a verdict came down and we were waiting for it to be read, I believe that Kevin McCarthy at the same time was officially introducing this move to censure Congresswoman Maxine Waters. Do you believe that that should happen? And do you have any additional information on that and where that stands? There was also word that he was going to try to bring it to a full vote on the House.
Oh, I absolutely think that should have happened. Leadership had made a really strong move of waiting to allow Nancy Pelosi to dole out discipline to her own ranks. But as you know, Nancy Pelosi is not here for the American people, so she doesn't care if Maxine Waters incited violence. So I do believe that Maxine Waters should be censured. She should lose her chairmanship, and she shouldn't really be in Congress. If you're going to be going out and trying to incite violence, trying to get Americans to burn our buildings down, to continue to hurt one another, then you shouldn't be here in Congress, because you don't believe in the America that I believe in.
We appreciate you talking with us, Congressman. We were just showing the Attorney General, Keith Ellison of Minnesota. Thank you so much, Congressman. Let's listen.